Probably,
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, there's an NFC fighting store between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line, and this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Franco 80.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cowboys.
Running with Walker again. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Throwing on seconds. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back now, pressure coming. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Giants' 46-yard line.
This is Walker on 2nd. Fights his way through a tackle. And he gets a nice chunk, looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
19 tight, 19 tight.
From the gun on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
65, go.
4th down. They're going to throw for it. That's Cox. It's the rookie from Washington State. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
Let's go now. 77.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Walker on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
first and goal at the 6-yard line.
Come on, come on. Hit. Panther 60.
Slot
Panther
man
60.
motioned over. We give here to the motion man. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 8-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
A 6-yard gain brings up third and goal.
Just need 3 now to find the end zone on this first possession. It's third and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw this one. Here's a screen out for Walker. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants get over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Okay, break.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Get it. 70 Lions. Big Lions. Go.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Bronco leading.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys pull that in front further, 13-zip. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Giants nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready. Pass the 60. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 44.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Sticking to the air here. Going right back to Kincaid. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Go.
Throwing it again here. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion.
Hit it. Oh, big boy.
Ends that drive. 40. He's at the 30. The 10. And the Cowboys are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 20-zip lead. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys push their lead to 21-zip already.
Giants nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has a big strike to Addison. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Giants get it back to a 14-point game.
Giants 7.
A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Michael Dixon.
Following the touchdown, Dixon on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Go sit down.
Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. No-go play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. First and 10 now from the 46. Walker off his own read. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Hits his running back.
Keep on.
And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Those little short goes, they are high percentage of certainly running better. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On to try the field goal, Harrison Butker. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
Like a motherfucker.
Well, he came down a little awkwardly after making that tackle. Looks like he's in some discomfort now. We're going to have medical head out to check on him. All set now. First and 10.
19 Lions. Ready?
Pass play coming here. Same guy, Wilson again. They get there to take him down right around the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Ready?
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus.
Ida,
always say is
go sit down. No, don't open the door.
His eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Left, ready.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the
I
reaction,
get up, we're going to have a
it's the same
problem,
every
Ida.
time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Still sticking with the passing game. A throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
10 more yards. Complete to Malik Neighbors. A gain of 10 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second down carry for Sampson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Brings it in. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They'll throw it on 1st and goal. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
He finds him right side. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. They're down to their final 1 in this half. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with a walker run. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing from the gun here. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Dallas.
They'll throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. On screen here to Blue. Blast through midfield.
Oh, motherfucker.
Room down the left sideline. Into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 16-point ball game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
12 yards. And the Giants first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. It's a small gain up to the 38. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
A gain of 4.
After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Strike. Hot 70. Hot 70.
They're throwing it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
We're going for this. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
He's going to throw it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. Heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Dragon 60. 19, 18, 19, sorry, 60 Bearcats, 60 Bearcats. 7 Pirates, 7 Warriors, 70. Ready. Oh, yeah, you got him.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line.
Hurry.
Goes to the hurry up here. And he's got a free play here. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he goes out of bounds as now we're going to hear from our referee. We both saw the defender jump there before that snap. So they'll decline this and take the result.
Mustang 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed right side to Addison. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Working quickly here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 3rd down, he'll go with Sampson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
70 Lions. Ready.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Took his shot at 6 that time, and now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already...
And they get to him, because he was trying to make something happen. Looking quickly here. They're going to throw for it on fourth. Buys time, rolling right. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. One after up and good by McPherson.
That would have been a good stop, bro. Could he get fucking ball back? Shit.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Ready,
The handoff here to Simpson. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
And the Giants first down.
To throw here on first down. Chased out to his right.
What is an X?
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
That's now the 3rd sack of the game, and I know how these defenders start to think, how many more can I tally up before this one's over? Still a bunch of game time. And this defense, well, they're feeling it.
Rough start to this set of downs. Now 14 to go on second. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Ready? 19 tight. 19, Cowboy 80. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
Safety Ranger. Mustang 19. Ready, go.
Here's the snap on 4th. Throw caught by his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it, please on.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And that one is incomplete. There's a flag down, though. If someone was across that line, this could end in a first down after all.
Let's go. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Giants cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now.
Score.
Return coming from the 6. He dodged the tackle. Ooh, a big leg from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Finds his back complete. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas 1st down.
Boys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They are throwing it again. Drops this underneath. It's blue. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, 70 Rangers, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Still sticking with the passing game. Into traffic, complete.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Come on. 19 Tiger.
3rd down from the gun. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Giants have it as he records the first interception of his young career. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, if you throw the ball away, you're literally throwing points away with that pick.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
10 at the 39-yard line.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Same time, Wilson again. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 47.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Here he is again. It's Neighbors. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to throw it again. Back to Neighbors, and he's got it. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run.
Okay, ready?
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 4-point lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
That's completed out to the right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. The downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. You got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
60. 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Titans. 19 Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Sticking to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
19 first down.
It's Walker on the option. Got the give on his own read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Cougar 19. 70 Razor. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's marked down. Looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It was a screen. I told the shit out that play.
Looking in the air here. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Giants' 25-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Pass is caught by Blue. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 4th quarter lead. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off for the touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the 40-yard line.
And Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
He takes it himself. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd down, looking for options. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 5 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Great run here. He's across the 35.
Sage.
And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down, here's Simpson. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful run.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants down by only 3. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They give to Sampson here up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Looking to throw it. He brings it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The entire season has led them here to this snap. They have to convert here on 4th down. Hand off to Sampson. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
Makes a man miss. He's off. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or two shy of it. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. He's got it deep downfield. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York.
Oh, man.
And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 1 play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll go play action on 1st down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So they're going to take their shot now at making things a 1-score game. This 32 yards out. It's on the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
So they take the field goal right there, Kate. That's the right play. I think you've got to make that decision, especially with no timeouts left. But now comes the critical kick. I think an onside kick is coming right here.
And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from New York.
Dumbass blue jerseys on blue jerseys. That's what I thought I would. Didn't I post my game? This was a defensive game for rare. They got both of us to a pick. I need the ball, bro. I gotta stop the ball, bro. Stop trying to throw the fucking ball all the time. Throw the ball too much. D-Top with Travis Jones got a fucking pick. All right, y'all, who we play? What? I play the winner of the Bears and the Saints. Mm. Mm. So there's 2 games left.